Hey guys, this is King3 bringing another live commentary, Forza 5. And this is going to be a parts and tune video. This is the BMW E30 in the C class, and this was featured in a last to first race not too long ago. And had a request to put the build out there for that one. Be glad to do that. So this BMW E30, I would say it's a really good BMW, but it's the only BMW I've ever built out, so I really don't know how good it is compared to the other BMWs. I suppose in C class it's safe to say, because it's one of the BMWs that starts in a little bit lower PI, so you can actually do some stuff with it in this class. It's kind of a softer BMW. It's kind of made to handle a little bit, but it's got a lot of acceleration, which I really do enjoy. This is not going to be a leader card beater, at least not on the track that I'm putting it on right now. I'm not sure if it'd work really good like on a Road Atlanta or one of the Sebrings. It might do really well there. I haven't really taken it to too many tracks. It's just been a fun change of pace, multiplayer car I've been using, but it's still pretty quick, and it's good in multiplayer as well. So just so you're aware, I'm going to put this one as the parts and tune in this video. I'm going to do 3 C-Class cars in a row here over the next 3 days. And what I'm planning on putting out there is the GT86. That's the sister car to the Subaru BRZ. Looks like we're going to beat this guy. It's going to be close. And just got him. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. And then that third car I am going to put out there, I had a request for a 92 Escort. RS Cosworth as well, so I'll get that one out there as well. But for right now, let's go to the parts bin to this BMW. I'll see you out there. Okay, and we're back. Here's the parts for that BMW E30. We're going to have stock engine. We're going to have the stock drivetrain. We'll stay with the rear-wheel drive. And we did not add any aspiration change. Now this one does have a little bit of an engine change, so we'll go through each individual part there. We have the sport intake, and just so you have a quick view here, 254 horsepower and 2,200 pounds with 51% front. Stock fuel system. We have the sport ignition. We have the race exhaust, which in my opinion sounds really good on this car. We have the stock camshaft, stock valves, stock engine, stock pistons. We'll not have that. And finally, no flywheel. So we just have the stock flywheel. We have some race parts here, so we'll go through all these. I have the race brakes. I have race springs. I have the race anti-roll bar, front and back. I have no roll cage. This definitely keeps the car accelerating pretty well. You see that number drops quite a bit from 7.8 to 7.6. So no, we have stock chassis. And we have full weight reduction, which is why we have the 2235. So this car does a really good job accelerating, which is one of the reasons why it works really well in multiplayer. We have stock clutch. We have the stock transmission. That is the 5-speed that I showed you just now. You see it just gains too much PI by adding into the transmissions. We have the race driveline for the PI. And the race differential. Tire compound, we have the sport tire compound. Still a little bit skittish. If you see yourself needing to use traction control, go ahead and do that. We have the stock 16-inch in the front and the 225/45s in the rear, both stock. The wheels I'm going to have to guess at, and I'm using those so you can get a weight equivalent. Team Dynamics Pro Race 2, and I believe these are stock as well, so the rim sizes are stock. So all done with compound. And we'll have the front and the rear wing adjustable. And that is all the parts. Alright, let's check out the tune. Tire pressure is a little bit higher than usual, 30 and 29. Again, that's your preference. Cannot change any file drive with the gearing. With the alignment, we have the front camber at negative 1.4 and the rear at negative 1.0. I had this both higher and lower, and at lower it's a lot more skittish, and higher it was a lot more skittish, so I got to the middle part here at the 1.4 and the 1.0. Toes at 0.1 and 0.1 in the front and the rear, and we have a 5.0 caster. Anti-roll bars are a little bit softer than normal, but we have 14.92 in the front and 15.81 in the rear. This really helps the car dive in a little bit. Again, same thing here, we're promoting oversteer. Softer springs, 406.5 in the front, 439.3 in the rear, and I have the ride height as low as it goes to 4.5. It doesn't seem to bottom out, but it is a pretty soft ride. Rebound stiffness, we have 10.1 in the front and 9.5 in the rear. And I did stiffen this one up a little bit. It was a little bit softer before. Bump stiffness at 3.2 in the front and 2.5 in the rear. Takes rumble strips and everything very, very well. No downforce, and 53% and 110%. Seems to stop pretty well. You'll have to do your preference on the braking force. I think it actually could be a little bit higher, but it works pretty well and it doesn't lock up. These numbers are pretty low, and that's because the engine's pretty torquey. We have acceleration at 24% and deceleration at 8%. Alright, this is going to be the first video of 3 days in a row video of C-Class cars. And like I said before, we'll be putting out the rear-wheel drive 2013 Toyota GT86, which is a very popular car. It's pretty much the sister car to the Subaru BRZ. It's just a little bit faster, but it doesn't quite handle quite as well as that, so it depends on what you like to drive. And we're going to do the 92 all-wheel drive Escort RS Cosworth out there. So look for those for the next couple days. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.